Hey guys, Dr. Sean here, and I've got Jolene with me this morning. We're going to go through a couple things. I get asked this all the time in practice. You guys are always like, hey doc, what do you think about detoxing? Do we do it? Do we not do it? How do we know if we should or shouldn't detox? So I thought today what we could do is we just kind of go through, how do you know? How do you really truly know if that lymphatic system is congested, if you absolutely have to open it up? How do you know what to do? There's all kinds of detoxes out there. Everything from, showers to scrubs to breathing to vibration to foot baths that we like to use. There's a bunch of stuff out there. So I thought I would go through this morning and kind of teach these to you, some quick, easy points and maybe some home things you guys could do to help yourself. So I got Jolene joining me. Say hi.
Hello.
Well, you hear us both on Saturday morning, right? This is what we do, guys. So I thought it'd be kind of fun this morning to go through these. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you 4 key points, 4 easy points before we start our morning out here today. How do I know if I'm in trouble? So here's how it works. You take the arm on anybody and you go up the inside of the arm. You're going to go right up in here, right above the elbow, and the arm nice and straight. You can do this to yourself. You just start rubbing in there and see if it's sore. The facial expression of glee and cheer that she just showed us tells me, hey, that one hurt. Now, if it hurts, it means that's congested. Now, there's 2 things here. These are called neurovascular compression points in the medical world. They're called accumulation points in acupuncture. So you've got 2 different groups that kind of see this the same way, right? They're the same thing. So now we'll check the other side. And the same thing, you go up inside here and you just start rubbing around. It's not as bad as the other side. Boy, you can feel it, can't you? Right? So she knows, holy cow, those are sore. Now, if the upper ones are sore, guess what? We got lower ones down here in the legs. So we're going to go check those out now. So you'll start here. Just going to lay down, that's fine. She'll bring a leg up for us. We'll drop this one down so you guys can see what I'm doing here. We're going to go up the inside of the leg, and we're just going to start rubbing right along in here somewhere.
Yeah.
And ow is a good indicator that, Sean, you found it, right? I always tease that it's Chinese for Doc, you found it. So we go here now, and we look up inside here, and we rub here as well. Glee and cheer, glee and cheer. So we are 4 for 4 on these today. So what that tells me then is that there's lymphatic congestion going on inside this body. And so the lymph system, guys, cleans you. That's what it's for. It's a garbage scow. It goes around and it picks up stuff, right? It's not the blood. It's different. You have more lymph glands and ducts and plumbing than you do arteries and veins combined. They're critical for normal function. So if these are sore, right up in here, inside of the leg, below the knee, on either side, if any of those points are sore, you have congestion. Now, it gets even better. There's a point right inside here, and you can see her getting all friendly, right? That's called Virchow's node. Virchow is the father of modern medicine, right? He did all kinds of phenomenal research for the medical community. That node that he found, and it's only inside the left collarbone, right inside here, that node, when it's really tender, in my world, that tells us, man, the sump pump it's stuck. It's not running. This tells me how much water is in the basement, right? I grew up in an old home when I was a kid, an old Victorian my parents loved, these old, big, derelict, dinosaur-looking houses. I grew up in this thing, and we had a concrete basement that had a retaining wall. The wall was about 3 feet high and about 3 or 4 feet thick, all the way around the foundation. That basement would fill full of water. And I mean lots of water, to the point I would go down sometimes, I would look like this, and I'd see the ceiling light bulb about this high above the water. We'd have 5 and 6 feet of water in the basement sometimes. It would overwhelm the pump. This is the pump right here. So you're saying, all right, is that thing sore? If that's sore, guys, your sump pump isn't even running. It's not keeping up. Well, now you're getting water in the basement. So in this case, things inside the body now start to suffer. So if you have anything chronic, if you've got chronic pain, chronic inflammation, fibromyalgia, oh my gosh, rheumatoid arthritis, osteoarthritis, heart disease, all these things, you need to check these periodically.
What if you don't have those things? Because I don't have any of those.
Right.
I'm relatively healthy.
Yep.
But it seems that this test that we do also for all patients, it's part of the McCaffrey method. We do this test on almost every exam that you do every day, right?
Yep.
So what if I just have, I'm just here for a regular checkup?
Right, and you're in for a regular checkup. So here's what I would do. When I find these on people and they come in, I say, hey man, something's going on in that body, it's inflamed. And see, the key to this, and this is a big key to healthcare in general, guys, it takes years for chronic things to show up. This is a fire alarm. It's an early warning sign. It's the dash light on your car saying check engine soon, right? Your car's still driving, but here comes the, there's that light, That's what it's telling you. So how do we get around that, right? In my practice, I teach a breathing exercise. Every patient gets a breathing exercise that's designed to increase lymphatic flow. Get it moving faster, right? Then we look at that, and if that doesn't work, then I teach a stripping type exercise where you push the lymph upward to help the body and couple that with the breathing. And if that doesn't work, now we're doing foot baths. Right? To get that plumbing going. Everything we can think of to do. Eventually you bring enzymes in that kind of work like Drano. Get it all going. But here's the key. And you brought up a really good point there. Maybe, doc, I don't have all these chronic diseases. I don't have any of this stuff going on. Do you have constipation?
I do.
Yeah, there you go. Right? If that
sorry.
bowel, sorry.
It's like...
if that bowel is slow, then you're not getting rid of your waste that way, and your body's constantly pulling water out of it, pulling it back inside the body. Well, who picks that up? Your lymph. So now your lymph starts to deal with that. And there's a great thing here, guys. When we look at breast cancer in women, for example, we know that genetics, if mom has it and grandma has it and all this, there's a 2 to 2.5 times more likelihood of you developing that in your lifetime if you feed that bear. If you're chronically constipated, okay, that means less than 1 bowel movement per day. Some people go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days.
Wow.
Less than 1 per day means your incidence of developing breast cancer as a female goes up about 4.5 times.
Wow.
It's double almost genetics.
I would never have considered myself as having chronic constipation, but I'm about a once a week kind of movement girl. That's
chronic,
really
and that's bad. So we got work to do, girl.
Yeah.
So when we look at this and we think to ourselves, okay, so that waste material is sitting inside too long, and your lymph cleans you. Guys, this is detoxing. That's what they mean by it. Now, it can get taken out of control. It's a very easy market for people to take advantage of. So you want to know, do I really need it? Poke. If you poke and it hurts, any of them, you need it. The body's telling you, look, I got to cleanse. I got to somehow get stuff out. Now, opening the colon up and all that will help, but this is inside. This isn't in the bowel. This is inside you. So you got to find other ways to help things get out of the body. So the key to all of this is going through and saying, all right, this is an assessment then. It's telling me, is my sump pump stuck? How much water's in the basement? Do I have any symptoms right now of anything that would indicate inflammation?
Wow.
So we look at that and we say, I always call it inflammation. It's FARSP. It's fever, it's redness, pain, swelling, restricted motion. If you have fibromyalgia, you hurt. If you have rheumatoid arthritis, you hurt. If you sprain an ankle, guess what? These are going to hurt. Guaranteed 100%. You get a bad tooth in your head that's bothering you week after week after week and needs work done on it, these are going to hurt because the body's saying, look, I'm inflamed, I'm sore, I'm achy, post-surgical, these are going to hurt. Guys, this is how this works. Get that lymph opened up, get it moving, restore normal body function, and you can get your life back. That's the whole idea of what we do. We do it every day. But this is fun. This is fun for me because this is an easy one. You guys can go, oh my gosh, that's really sore. What do I do? Well, we just told you, right? We say, oh, we got to do a breathing exercise. If you want to know more about it, ask Jolene. They can get a hold of you. Guys, you can also go on our Facebook page. You can go on McCaffreyHealth.com. You can go to all these things. We post all this stuff there for you. So we're trying to help the community. Jolene, myself, Dr. Sean, Robin Hood Healthcare. Catch you guys later.
Okay.
Bye-bye.